Welcome back, my dear students. Again, welcome to the live session. Now, in this session, we are going to discuss the questions of to pair of Sarah screen revision class, my dear students. It is, and I changed my schedule. Tomorrow, early in the morning, we will be discussing grammar questions. No, remaining which have been remained simple, compound, complex, direct and indirect, active, passive voice. We will discuss early in the morning tomorrow. I will let you know the timing. Most probably 6 a.m. onwards tomorrow. 6 a.m. And now, what we gonna do is to a pair of Sarah screen revision model. What we should do to a pair of Sarah screen. Let me share the link with all the students. Okay. See, before beginning of this class, I would like to extend my great gratitude to Kantaraju sir, who has prepared and who has given his time and devotion to this worksheet, and Lohiteshwar Reddy. And thank you so much, Ramesh V sir, SLC Nodal Adhikari, and Pankaja GC ma'am, who is an educationist, and as well as at the end, I would like to thank on behalf of all my first language SLC students, Venkatesh Babu KV sir, again who has prepared this one, and thank you so much sir. And today we are ahead of one day. We are discussing your effort, whatever the PDF you have prepared, sir. I am helping my students. Now, to a pair of Sarah's crane, as we already studied the love of two birds, the love of two birds, and where a male Sarah's crane dies and he was being shot down by the hunters. After that, and how many questions appeared so far in the early examination from that poem? Let's see. I hope the screen is very clear. Yes. To a pair of Sarah's crane. What did the female Sarah's crane sit? Why did the female Sarah's crane sit on the blood-stained feathers? Blood-stained feathers ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾಕೆ ಕೂತಿತ್ತದು? Yes, the answer is very simple. Hoping to hatch them into a toddling chick. Hatch means to produce the young one. It is appeared one time. The students hatch a meaning ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. To produce the young one. Hatch meaning is to produce the young one. And hoping to hatch means these are the points should be there. At least hatch must come. And next, it appeared in 2016 and 17 as well. What is compared to dirty linen in the poem to a pair of Sarah screen? Dirty linen is compared ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. The dead body of the male Sarah screen. The dead body of male Sarah screen is compared to dirty linen. Dirty. Is it usable? Yes. Next question. When was the male Sarah crane shot? When it was shot? This is the first question in the exercise related to this. When you go to the exercise, when timing is very important there. When he was flying, when he was flying, when he was flying and stretching his neck. That time it was morning time. Evening or morning, it was asked many times. It was morning time and the male Cyrus crane was dead. ಅವಾಗ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇತ್ತು, ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಇದು ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ Madhu Bhuvi, then Zishan, who are joining now. Welcome. Okay. Next question. How did the female Cyrus crane try to bring its male partner back to life? Sat on the blood-stained feather. Female Cyrus crane. Female Cyrus crane sat on the blood-stained feathers. Female Cyrus crane tried to make a young one, means hatch the young one, to produce the young one. But once the soul goes away from us, either it is bird, animals, or human beings, we will not get the life again. The answer is what? Sat on the blood-stained feathers and hatch into a toddling chick. Toddling means small one. Toddling. Next one. See here. Question: how was the majestic neck humbled by the hunters? Humbled by the hunter. This question appeared in 15, 16, 17, three times totally. One, two. Yes, same year only two times. And again 17, 2022 also same question. What did the hunter do? What did they do? ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅವರು? Picked up. This is the point must be there. It is for 1 marks, but sometimes can be asked for 2 marks as well. Picked up hands and jaws. ರೆಕ್ಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕಾಲು ಹಿಡಿದ್ರು. ದೆನ್ ಅದರ ಪೀಕ್. ಜಾವ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅದರ ಬಾಯಿ. ಜಾವ್ಸ್ and placed into course bag. Course, remember course, course alla. This one course is duration. This one is dirty bag. Course bag means a jute bag we call now. And like a dirty linen in the hunter's bag. On to the next question. A wave of the seas she had never seen. A wave of the sea. Yes. Madhu Bhuvi, I think she's a new viewers or new subscriber. I hope she has subscribed my channel, and welcome to Good Night Tutorials. And are you from English medium? Yes, Madhu Bhuvi. Everyone is might be sleeping or they are preparing themselves. Yes. And tomorrow more students are joining at the early in the morning. Early in the morning live class. That is what I am going to discuss. Simple, compound, complex, right and direct. These all things, and analogy very important. Analogy tomorrow I am going to discuss. Analogy, other all important. That matters a lot. 4 marks. 4 marks. Okay. Next, away of the seas she had never seen before came to her and carried her to him. How do you say that birds too have feelings? Hang feelings. Birds have feeling adavu. The answer is, let's see. The lines, how to write this? The line says that a sudden wave came. Suddenly wave came and carried the bird away. It actually means that the bird pined away to death. Means female Cyrus crane died. Female Cyrus crane also died, and when the air blows away and blows more, the female Cyrus crane experienced immense grief. Immense and joyous means different one. Immense grief. Grief means sorrow, dukkha. And of her partner, and when it was shot dead, she suffered so much that she pined away from the grief. On to the next question. Notice 2016. In 2016, this question appeared. Which question? How did the female bird react when the male bird was shot by the hunters? Male male bird was shot. Male ಸತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಡೆಡ್ ಆದಲ್ಲ. ಮೇಲ್ ವಾಸ್ ಶಾಟ್ ಡೌನ್ by the hunters. That time female bird reaction ಹೆಂಗಿತ್ತು, how it was the how was the reaction? The female bird crying crying and circling ಮಾಡ್ತೋಡ್, circled. This is very important, this point must come, you must write this if it is asked for 2 marks as well. Very good. Some of the students, 7 students have joined. Yes, thank you so much for your sacrifice. Yes, sacrifice my dear. Now the sacrifice which you do now, definitely it comes back. Hard work does not have any shortcut. No alternative ways for hard work. You need to put more effort. Yes. Morning timing, Tanu is asking 6:30. Yes, I cannot do anything, and you have to sacrifice. This is the best source, or this is the best mode of communication that I can connect all the Karnataka students. Timing, these all things, don't worry. Be interactive. Okay, tomorrow 6:30 onwards, grammar questions. 6:30 onwards. 6:30. 6:30. Okay, AM. 6:30 AM. Circle and in the sky, circle in the moment of grace and return to the place of death and carried with the intense sorrow. Let's move to the next question. What was the male bird? What was the male bird doing when it was shot? What was the male bird doing when it was shot? What it was doing? The male bird had stretched its neck. Stretched its neck. ಅದು ಗೋಣೆ ಮಾಡಿತು, stretch ಮಾಡಿತು. ಅದು male bird to pull the reluctant son. Reluctant word is also very important. Reluctant means unwilling. Unwilling means not ready. Not ready. For example, see, now a boy, be it anyone boy, SLC guy, if somebody tells him, are you ready to get married? He says no. He says no. Entano, no antano. I have to study well. So he is now reluctant. Reluctant means what? Unwilling. Reluctant. Unwilling. Got a reluctant. Okay. Very good. Get up early in the morning, everybody, and get ready tomorrow for tomorrow's live session. Now, listen here. Just a revision it is. No need to write anything. Already you have studied well. What was the male bird doing when it was dead? It was stretching its neck and the sun out from the rim of horizon. Sun will not come. If somebody, any bird carries, if any bird drags, bird will not come. Sorry, sun will not come. How does the poet contrast the deaths of the male and the female cirrus crane? ಇಬ್ಬರದು ಮೇಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕ್ರೇನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ, how he framed that one. The male was shot early in the morning as he tried to pull the reluctant son out, and female crane was so engrossed in grief. Yes, of course it is. It happens in real life also, in human beings life as well. Husband dies means how a wife expresses her sorrow, and the society calls her as a widow ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೋ, ವಿಧವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೋ. Same like this, it happens with the bird also. Next question. What is the next question? With her beak she kissed a few feathers. With her beak she kisses a few feathers. This line is taken from the lesson. RC. What it is? RC. Very important. RC. Reference to context. How to write this? This line, the above line, you can also add above line, and you must write that line. Again, you must write that line. Where taken from the lesson. It's not lesson. It's poem. It's a poem. To a pair of cirrus crane, capitalize first word madri, then like this, double inverted. Written by Manmohan Singh. Manmohan Singh, M capital abaku. After the hunters took away the dead bird, the female crane returned to the death scene, and collected the blood-stained feather. Blood-stained means ರಕ್ತಪಾತ ಆದಂತಹ bloodish. The feathers she collected and started to hatch. Move to the next question. Now, this question is for 3 marks, not 3 marks. If they ask means how to write. See how in these years the same question appeared. 16, 17, again 17, again 18, 18 April. See, describe the chain of reactions of female cirrus crane over the death of her male partner. In this poem, the poet described ಅಂತ ಬರೀರಿ. Many students describe ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾರೆ. Because it is describe used now here. You are answering and it is described. The poet already has described, so that we have to use described. Described. What described? Intense love of the female cirrus crane. Female cirrus crane expressing the intense love. The joyous note, it is different kind of feeling she is expressing. Both the male and female cirrus cranes were flying in the sky in the morning. No, only male cirrus crane was flying. Only male was flying. Okay. Anyhow, in agony and dispersion. In dispersion means habudu. Dispersion. She encircled the sky in the moment of grace when male dead, male body and the male of cirrus crane is on the ground. That time female cirrus crane was in the sky and expressing and crying, but she cannot bring back. She couldn't bring the life of the male cirrus crane. Okay, what kind of a listener does the poet? Yes, this is the last end of this one, and Abraham Lincoln question started now. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln revision started. Okay. What kind of a listener does the father poet Abraham Lincoln wants his son to be? ಹೆಂಗೆ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಆಗಬೇಕು listener ಹೆಂಗೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು? The poet wants his son to listen to a man but have the ability to filter all that he hears. Means the son of Abraham should listen everybody, should take the advice from others, but he should be the ultimate decision maker. Means we sometimes take decision, we sometimes take a lot of advice from others, but decision maker we should be. When you listen more, when you take more advice, it is best for your future. Only the test of fire makes fine steel. This question appeared many times, and RC question it is. RC. This is an extract from the poem Abraham Lincoln. The above lesson, sorry, the above sentence or the above dialogue anta baribodu. The above dialogue or the above dialogue or sentence has taken enta bariri, has taken from the poem Abraham Lincoln. Ado Abraham Lincoln's letter to his son's teacher, written by Abraham Lincoln. The poet asked the teacher not to cuddle his son too much. Cuddle means hug madabadri. Don't means don't love him a lot. Don't treat him as a great person. Means he should be normal one. And what is the meaning of this one? I'll justify this one. I'll explain this one. Only the test of fires means an iron when it gets more heat it becomes red. When it becomes red, ಕಬ್ಬಿಣ ಕೆಂಪಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, then only you can give other shape. You can make axe, you can make any other equipments, electronic equipments. We have to burn it, And plucker we can make other equipments which can help for agriculture. Yes. Look at the next question. What does Abraham Lincoln wants his son to be taught? He should know that all men are not just for everyone enemy. There is a friend. All are not just one, and for everyone, there is no one in the world who has no enemies. Yes, there are so many persons who has good friends, but at the same time there must be enemies. Enemies ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೋ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ enemies ಇದ್ದೇ ಅದಾರು. Okay, next one. Let's go to teach him to listen to all men, but teach him also to filter all he hears on screen of truth. What is the answer for this? Teaching the values of life, Abraham Lincoln wants his son to listen everybody. Means values. Wherever the values available from the elders, the son of Abraham Lincoln must take. Abraham Lincoln ಮಗ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸ್ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅಲ್ಟಿಮೇಟ್ಲಿ ಅವರೇ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅಬ್ರಾಹಂ ಲಿಂಕನ್ ಮಗನೇ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮೇಕರ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. But at the same time, he wanted his son to be sensible enough to understand what is right and what is wrong, what is true and what is untrue. He should filter all he hears and imbibe only the truth imbibe. He has to collect, he has to get only the truth one, not the false one. Next question. Pick out any four values which the poet means Abraham Lincoln wants the teacher to teach his son, explain necessity of those at present. ಯಾವಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ appreciate books. This value will help the acquire knowledge as well as the moral values rise above all the others. ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ದೇಶ ಸುತ್ತಬೇಕು, ಕೋಶ ಓದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕೋಶ ಓದ್ಬೇಕಂತ. So there is a best proverb in Kannada. If you want to uh, read something, means if you want to watch something, you have to go. If you cannot go for adventure, at least you have to read the books. Not to follow the crowd, should not follow the crowd following, or goat following, called goat following. Should not follow the crowd. In today's cutthroat competition, means cutthroat means heavy competition, doing something unique attracts people's attention and will help us gain money. We have to attract that. Being we should not become simplest one, we should become unique one. According to Abraham Lincoln, what should his son know regarding books and nature? Son should know regarding books. The father wanted his son to teach him all the values essential for his sons to lead a virtuous life. The poet requests that the teacher and teach his son wonder of books. Wonder of books means what? The value of books, the confidence of reading. Book makes us to fall in the love of literature. He should be given quite time to him think about the mysterious thing. Books takes you to the mysterious unknown things, wonders of nature, of the bird. The teacher should teach him that. What happens? Okay. Okay. give reason to prove that only the test of fire makes fine according to Lincoln. Test of fire. Why Abraham Lincoln used this quote? Abraham Lincoln has written these lines for his son. Test of fire. He says only the test of fire makes his fine steel, which means when steel is tempered, I told you earlier, when steel is tempered or when steel is completely heated with fire, that becomes harder and stronger. It is true that the man becomes stronger when he faces many difficulties. Very important difficulties. Difficulties is the best teacher. Difficulties, when difficulties comes to persons, that time he becomes something, he gets courage to deal the life, to lead the life. these, these make him realize the true meaning of life. When does Abraham Lincoln's son gets the true meaning of life? When he faces the difficulties. That's it. Everybody knows life is not a bed of roses. Very good. Bed of roses means what? A happiness. Bed of rose. What it is? An idiom. It is an idiom. It's an idiom. Bed of roses means happiness, full of joyous. But life is not full of joyous. Has stone in its path in the form of miseries. These miseries, suffering difficulties to teach him the value of life and become strong inwardly, face the hardship of life. Well, my dear students, that's it in this class. Revised. We have revised two poems. One is To a Pair of Sarah Crane and Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln and To a Pair of Sarah Crane. In next class, we will be discussing. Yes, in upcoming class, we will be discussing. Means tomorrow. Tomorrow by 6:30, we are going to means AM. It is tomorrow early in the morning. We are going to have another session that is for grammar class. Grammar class, grammar revision, 2 marks grammar and analogy also we are going to discuss tomorrow. And with this, I would like to end this live session. Thank you so much and have a great night. Thank you.